Hello friends. Hope you all are doing well. I am here today with my prediction for the KOTT versus Levan Saginashvilli match for King of the Table 13 to be held on December 14. It is still 1.5 months away. However, there have been many theories doing the rounds that Jerry has a good chance in this upcoming match of epic proportions. Many people are starting to believe that Jerry will give a good fight to Levan. Some are even of the opinion that Jerry might even win against Levan with his flop press. Levan had shown a significant weakness against the bent wrist defense and the flop press in the match with Gasparini. And Jerry had an impressive victory against the giant Alex KOTT. He looks in the best shape of his life. In a recent podcast of Engin Terzi, Engin told Jerry that he was looking freaking huge and with very low body fat content. He was extremely muscular and shredded in that video, all his muscles extremely well defined, especially his arms and shoulders. Jerry said he would get at least 6 kilos, or around 14 pounds heavier on the day of the match. He will be weighing in close to 160 kilos. That is more than 350 pounds. The weight gain will be mostly muscle weight. He said he was preparing specially for Levan, and we all know Jerry's flop press is way better than that of Gasparini. So now the question arises, is Jerry going to be a real threat to Levan? Well, today is the 30th of October. I am predicting today that all this hype around Jerry will severely crash land. Levan is not only going to defeat Jerry, he will demolish Jerry, destroy and decimate him. Why do I say so? Well, there are several reasons behind this. In fact, I have no idea why experts are giving Jerry that much of a chance against Levan. Trust me on this. Though on paper it does look a good match. However, this is a total mismatch. KOTT is no serious competition for the Georgian Hulk, Levan Saginashvilli. Let us look at the reasons why it is so. First and foremost, there is the age factor. Levan is just 36 at the peak of his career, at the peak of his physical strength, and getting stronger by the day. Jerry is 51, well past his physical prime, and a competition between a 36-year-old super athlete in his prime and a man of 50, well past his physical prime, can never be an equal match. However much Jerry might prepare, he can never get explosive like Levan. His age will not permit it. Jerry is at a disadvantage. His recovery time after workouts are much more than that of Levan. The intensity he can put in is way lesser than Levan. There is a massive difference in the arm wrestling specific strengths of Levan and Jerry, in all the departments, be it bicep strength, side pressure, back pressure, or pronation strengths. So how is Jerry going to match up to Levan? The great John Brzenk, when asked, once said he was stronger when he was around 42 or so than in his youth, but he did not have the explosiveness and speed which he had when he was young. That same theory holds true for Jerry too. Jerry has just one weapon in his arsenal, that is his flop press. The thing is, you cannot flop press Levan that easily. Did it, but it was after the second round. And the first 2 rounds in the match between Levan and Gasparini took a lot of time, and had gassed Levan extremely. That day, he was at his heaviest. He was over 190 kilos, or well over 400 pounds. And on that particular night, he had health issues, as we saw that he had to be provided oxygen support for a short period of time after the 4th round. Friends, that was just one exception, and that is not going to be repeated again. Levan has hence increased his endurance by a huge amount and has cut down 16 kilos. He now weighs in at an average 175 kilos for his matches. He has mentioned in many videos post the Gasparini match that he has been seriously working on his endurance, and he has decided to stay at around the 175 kilo range for the competitions. And do not compare just one match in Levan's professional life as the benchmark. Levan is very well aware of Jerry's flop press capabilities, and be sure that he has worked intensively on countering it. Jerry is not going to be in a position in the match where he will have the opportunity to flop press Levan. It will be flash pull the way, all the rounds. Remember the match between Gasparini and Jerry last year. Jerry never had an opportunity to flop press Hermes. Do you all seriously feel he will have any opportunity to flop press Levan? Erms had successfully used his cupping to stop the flop press of Jerry. Jerry did not have the opportunity to get into the position to flop Gasparini. Now, Levan has the strongest cup in the world without a doubt. He is not going to let Jerry flop him. Jerry was able to flop Michael Todd in his prime, Devon in his prime, also John Brzenk, when John was around 44 or 45 years only, and well in his prime. However, as I said, he was not able to flop press Dennis, and for sure, he is not going to flop press Levan, who is even physically stronger than Dennis at his peak. What do these two legends have in common? They have superhuman strength as far as arm wrestling specific strength is concerned, and you cannot fight that with just technique. And on that night, Levan is going to come in huge, very huge, maybe not in terms of absolute weight, but surely in terms of muscularity. Do not forget, Levan recently decimated Devon with just 1.5 months training after returning from his wrist injury. And that time, Devon had almost become unbeatable. Many had started to believe that Devon had a very good chance of winning because of Levan's return from injury, and Devon almost becoming invincible after easy victories against Ermes, Georgi, and Denis Saplenkov. One more thing is, Levan has kept all his preparation for Jerry a very closely guarded secret. He has not uploaded a single video showing his preparation on his YouTube channel, so you can be pretty sure he is preparing intensely for this upcoming match. He must be into some special preparation that we do not have a single video on Levan for a very long time, and he is surely not amused by talks which say that Jerry might have an outside chance of beating Levan. Levan does not enjoy when his capacity is doubted. Mark my words, on December 14, King of the Table 13 tournament, it is going to be an one-sided affair. Jerry was never able to flop press Denis Saplenkov in his prime. It was an easy win for Denis that time, so he has absolutely no chance at all against Levan. You might disagree now, but after the December 14 main event, you will understand exactly what I'm trying to say. Does that mean Levan will never be defeated? Of course, he will be defeated eventually. Nobody rules a particular sport forever. However, a has-been like Jerry KOTT is not the person who can come anywhere near defeating Levan. That is all for now. Thank you all for watching.